Oh, hi. Rich Schefren here, and you caught me working on the webinar that I'm creating for you right now that you can register for right here. Now, I want to talk to you about what we're covering on this webinar and why this is a must-attend event for you. You see, most entrepreneurs that try to start an online business or try to grow an online business end up meeting with struggle, frustration, overwhelm, and ultimately failure. And there are very specific reasons for that. So let me ask you, can you right now distinguish between what is truly essential to grow your business, to be successful online, versus all the things that are non-essential? Do you think that you could identify the few things that matter that will actually cause your success versus the many things that will be seen as distractions, maybe only in hindsight, after you've wasted a lot of time on them? You see, if you can't tell the difference between what is truly essential versus what is non-essential, then you are spending a lot of time on things that are not going to cause you success, which means you're wasting a lot of time, which also means that the likelihood of you succeeding goes way down. Now, one of the reasons, you'll learn more about this, but one of the reasons why this happens is the difference between being opportunistic versus being strategic. You see, when you're opportunistic, you're searching for opportunities to get you to your end result. So you ask this question over and over again about what else can I do to succeed? Now, online, there are really an infinite number of options of what you can do. So what ends up happening is that you end up with a chart like this, a business model like this, where there's lots and lots of stuff to do, more and more stuff always being added to get done, and at the end of the day, very little gets done, very little progress is made, and therefore very little profits are made. That's a problem, obviously. So instead of asking, what else can I do? What you need to be asking is, what's the least that I need to do? What are the least number of resources that I need to commit so that I can get to my goal, so I can build the business that I desire? When you ask that question, you get a very different answer. And I'm going to show you what is the least that you can do, what's the least number of steps to get you to your online success. There are actually 7 of them. And I'm going to share each of those steps in detail with you over the webinar so that you can see exactly what you need to do to achieve the results that you desire. Let me show you some of the people that have learned these 7 steps by going through one of our programs. It reads like a list, really, of the who's who of internet marketing. Mike Filsaime, Jeff Walker, Joel Comm, One Shopping Cart, Ryan Deiss, Sterling Valentine, Willie Crawford, Telman Knutson, John Carlton, Marlon Sanders, Keith Baxter, Gary Ambrose, Keith Wellman, Kenrick Cleveland, Michael Cage, Michael Fortin, Michelle McPherson, and the list goes on and on and on. I share that with you really just to convince you of one thing, that what you're going to learn on this webinar that I'm creating for you right now will radically alter your approach. In other words, immediately after this webinar, you will see your business differently, you will see what needs to get done differently, and you will therefore achieve very different results, better results, faster results, and you'll be more profitable because of it. So what you need to do right now is you need to pick a day. Pick a day that we can get together, you and I can share with you each of those critical steps that will cause your success so that the very next day you approach your business differently and you get the results you really desire. I'll see you on the webinar. I can't wait to share this information with you. This is a must-attend event, and I promise you, you'll be very appreciative of it for the rest of your life as long as you make sure you attend. So I'll see you there.